Morning everyone, Rob Howitt, RJH Motorbike Training. 7 AM pre-Mod 1 test warm-up for Laith. So, starting off with his manual handling. It's got a test later on this morning. So just a little top-up lesson, just to recap on everything. And the test later in St Helens. What a beautiful morning. Makes all the difference when the sun is shining. So nice manual handling, Laith, well done. Very important to get the observations in before moving the bike and not hitting any cones over. Slalom and figure of 8, slow speed control. We get about 6-7 miles per hour. Get a nice rhythm. First gear control position. Mirrors and shoulders before we move away. Slow speed control. Looking where you're going. And Laith is a new rider. Booked in with his brother a couple of weeks ago on a beginner's combo course. Both come on really, really nicely. Using that space, turning your head, looking where you want to go is so important. And the slow speed controls, remember ladies and gentlemen, is your throttle, clutch, back brake, no front brake at all. Getting that rhythm, your examiner will get you to do at least 2 figures of 8. But you carry on going until he calls you out. Looking good, Laith. So in your own time, we're going to be coming out and we use the white arrow as a marker, prepping for the next exercise. So come to a nice controlled stop, no front brake, back brake only, good. Bobber into neutral. At this point, the examiner will come over and have a little chat with you, put you at ease, might ask you what you do for a living, or might comment on the weather or whatever, but they're trained to make you relaxed. They're not there to make it difficult. Slow speed then, front wheel stopping in the 4 blue cones, the box. This wants to be about 4 miles an hour, no more. He's going to be looking for that brake light. He'll be walking behind you. That's nice. And that, looking at that, is about 3 miles an hour, which is good. Make sure the front wheel stops in the 4 blue cones. Good. Bobber into neutral. And then he'll come and have a chat with you again and get you ready for the next exercise, which is a U-turn. So in your own time, Laith, let's have a nice U-turn. Good observations. Get another good lifesaver before the point of turn. Look where you want to go. Fantastic. Yeah, bobber into neutral. So if you do that in a couple of hours, that will be a clean sheet up to that point. There's nothing wrong with that at all, all right? So have a couple more goes around at that, and then we'll go around the corner and do some high-speed manoeuvres. Yeah, well done, mate. Okay, so just carrying on from the slow speed, which was all good there then, Laith. First exercise on the high speed would be a controlled stop. So why not have a go at getting up to speeds? Making sure A, B, C. So roll off the throttle, front brake, back brake, down into first gear, front wheel in the box. Spot on. Try and keep that right foot up, yeah? That's your control position, because you'll be looking at that. All right, so yep, into neutral then. What you might find there is a minor fault. A little bit of control at the end, but no important thing. Front wheel in that box. All right. Are you happy with that, or do you want to have another go? Yeah. Foot on the rear brake, left foot down only. Front wheel in the box. That's better. Yeah. Good. All right. Happy with that? Do you want to have some? Yeah. Emergency stops. Off you go then. Yep. So remembering the objective, so as we've just discussed, A, B, C, front brake, back brake, progressively, no yanking them. Weather conditions good, so 70 front, 30 back, but you have got a modern bike there. You've got ABS brakes on the bike, so should be able to stop relatively quickly and in control. And don't do anything until my right hand comes up. And of course the speed is a minimum of 50 kilometers per hour, 32 miles per hour. Don't worry. Yeah, you're playing around with that throttle. Yeah, you opened it up. Yeah, don't worry, you have a few goes. And get that speed all settled before the first red. So when you come round that top bend at 20, because you can go round that top bend at 20, and then exit in the bend, build the speed up to 32, but you want that speed at the first red cones and settled. Yeah, well done. Keep that right foot up. But that stop was a lot better, more controlled, yeah? Into neutral. So once you stopped, you're the hazard. So what do you think is the first thing you want to be doing when you've stopped? And shoulders. Yeah, and then pop it into neutral. The examiner come to you. What was your speed? At the first red. Yeah, and then just hold it. 35 is your top end. Yeah, that's better though. And again. So we'll have a few right avoidances and left avoidances. Again, speed the same, 32 minimum miles per hour, 50 kilometers per hour. Try not to close the throttle until you're through the yellow cones. Otherwise, the engine braking reduces the speed quite quickly. And then straighten her back up in between the two blue cones. Yeah, well done. Into first gear. Away you go. Yeah, so on when you arrive, you might have an idea which you got left or right, but could be either left avoidance or right avoidance. Exactly the same manoeuvre. Speed's the same. Don't close that throttle too early. Yeah, you just got that throttle closed a little bit early. And yeah, hit the blue cone, which you don't want to do later. So round you go again. Remember to put a bit of pressure on that left bar. That'll help you. All right. Off you go again. You just push that left bar a little bit. A bit of pressure on that left bar can help it. And it's all about planning. So round the top bend at 20 miles per hour. Come out of the bend at 20 and build up that speed to 32. Between 32, 35. Don't close it until you're on it. There you go. Oh, doing it again. So what's happening there? Are you looking at the speedo? Are you looking at the cone? Third time lucky then, Laith. Just come to a stop a minute. I'll come a little bit further. And back there, that's fine. So 32, between 32 and 35, yeah, come through. And then avoidance. But what you can do is start the avoidance just a touch earlier. Don't come through the speed and then do the avoidance. Try and do the speed and the avoidance together. Just gives you a little bit of, yeah, that just gives you a little bit of time. And if it, yeah, looking at that outer cone, bit of pressure on the left. All right. But you don't want to be hitting that cone, do you? Okay. Better. A little bit more of a effort on that avoidance, that's better, so work on that. So how happy are you then? Good man. So we'll have a good look at you on the way back then. All right. In your own time, end of the road. I want you to turn left. At the end of the road, turn left. Okay, at the end of the road, we're going to turn left. That's it, well done. Bit of progress, why not? Yep, 3030. Left shoulder back into the command position. And at the roundabout, we're going to follow the road straight on. Mirrors before brakes, mirrors before signals, mirrors before changing position. Lane discipline, Laith there, you just drifted into the right hand lane, so you need to be staying in the left lane. Traffic lights turning right. Traffic lights turning right. Well, a good result that, Laith. Very pleased for you, mate. Yeah, on a sunny day, it doesn't get much better than that. Passing your Module 1 test first time, does it? So, forward plan. Your gear selection correct. No brakes on bends, looking through the bend. Yeah, stay in position 2 on a left-hander. Position 1 on a right-hander. Always be able to stop in the distance you can see, so he's off before the bend. It's a tighter one, this one. You never know what's around the corner. Be able to stop if you need to. There you go, driveways and stuff like that. Away from the white line. Read the signs. Away from the white line, over to position 1. Opens up the visibility. Okay, at the roundabout, we're going to turn right. Right at the roundabout. So a little bit slow. You can go a bit faster on your bends. Thing is to get your speed according to visibility and stopping distance. Always be able to stop in the distance you can see. So bend assessment, every bend's going to be different. So come over to position 1. So look through the bend, look too slow again, look at the visibility, so you're going too slow. Always try and get your speed so that you're able to, well, within the speed limits, but be able to stop in the distance you can see. So come over to position 1. Visibility is good, so hold the speed, hold the speed, hold the speed. Visibility is good, good, good. There you go. You can see a right bend, you can see a left bend, so speed can maintain. Visibility is good, you can stop in the distance you can see to be clear. Stay in position 2, don't need to slow down, look through the bend, look through the bend, look through the bend, hold that speed, look through the bend, that's better. So the approach is important, bend assessment, that's what it, bend assessment. Yeah, if you can't see anything, you need to get your speed down, but if you can see through the bend, keep that progress going.